Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And a solid run back there, and he'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. They go right back to Taylor. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. They gain a 5.
That's good for a Colts.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He's going to get all the way down to the Vikings' 22-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Colts, 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Shotgun now for Jones. And that is incomplete.
On 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
And he pulled it left. No good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10.
McCarthy's pass intended for Jordan Addison.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time.
It's 2nd down.
And it'll bring up
10.
2nd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And 8.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Play action now. It's Jones. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing, Jones. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10.
They run straight ahead with Jones. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop.
A gain of 4.
It is 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. On 2nd down, here's a run with Carroll. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Byron Murphy there on the stop. This is 3rd and 6. Jones. He gets this one complete to Pittman. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Fake the handoff. Now Jones. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. second down. Here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
It's now third down and 16.
To throw, it's McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. They want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
So on fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. And back deep it is Josh Downs. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now a play fake. Jones. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down is looming. And that's going to hit and continue out of bounds. They'll mark it right at midfield. 50-yard line. On first down, here's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first two quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. 34-yard. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 41, here's second and a couple.
Cougar 19. Reload, reload. Ready.
On the handoff, Jones. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They run it once more with Jones. Space to run inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line.
23 more yards.
A gain there of 23 yards.
Vikings
It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Viking 18.
Again, it's Jones. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
On the play.
Great job by that
2nd and 10
linebacker timing
at
his
the
blitz. He didn't give
15-yard
any
line.
indication to the offense that he was coming,
Let's go.
and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
McCarthy to the air on second down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Vital.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Bernard on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
They'll run
and
here
7
with Taylor.
at the 11
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Gun, it's Jones. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Jones sacked.
We'll try again here, second and 10.
It's second down.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. This defense hitting their ears back. Coming. To get him
Daniel
again.
Jones sacked.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. Out of shotgun, Richardson escaping to his left. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Ready.
And it's quickly out to Jefferson. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He's out of bounds at the 14th.
Second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Pioneer. Go.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. At long last, the end zone is found. Greg, I was thinking maybe scoreless tie for a second, but finally, one team gets on the board.
Well, Mike, this has hardly been an offensive clinic by either one of these teams. But give them credit. They came to life here late in the 4th quarter, got themselves on the scoreboard first, and we'll see if it's enough to hold on for the win.
Reichard, good with the extra point. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Ashton Doolin now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren.
Richardson's pass.
From the 33, here's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the gun, Richardson rolling to the left.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
Here's Richardson. Escaping to his left.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. Now it's going to be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another Colts first down. First and goal,
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Now, second and goal.
Trap 50, trap 50. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And that's going to move them closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal. Here's Richardson. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Price now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is first and 10. Running is Jones. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Here comes second
2
down.
yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that'll set up fourth down.
That's a tough incompletion right there. Feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a fourth down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
That ball intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's a turnover on downs.
On play action, Richardson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Price now to return it. Oh, big hole left side. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.